Everybody, happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. In light of Valentine's Day, I wanted to send you some energetic tips for how to experience more love in your life. Well, first of all, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Heather Green, holistic healer for humans and animals. So when we talk about love, love is actually a neutral state of being, much like experiencing peace and contentment. Some other aspects of love, besides, of course, that wonderful feeling that you have with another or others, are joy, abundance, and fulfillment. And so we all want to have more of this in our life. So I'm going to just share a few techniques that you can use to experience more love. So the first one is, well, when you're talking about relationships and you're having difficulties or conflict, maybe you're feeling hurt, betrayed, disappointed, frustrated, or even resentful. The first thing that you're going to want to do is connect to your divine self. And your divine self, for those of you who don't know, is your higher self, that spiritual teacher, and your divine energy, your God energy, that exists within your heart center. It exists anywhere in your being, but you can access it easier in your heart center. So just take a moment and breathe and connect to that part of you, that higher aspect of you. And as you do, ask your divine self to send those healing fifth dimensional energies down to help you accept what you're feeling in the moment with anyone, no matter how uncomfortable or unpleasant it is. So it's going to help you accept the frustration or anger or hurt or resentment that you're feeling in the moment. And this is important because anytime we experience an emotion, we're meant to feel it in its entirety and to move through it. The more that we deny it or suppress it, the more it persists and remains no matter what we do. So that's why the first step is to just feel it, accept it, embrace it, allow your higher self, your divine self, to help you do that, so you can move through it. And it may not happen overnight. It may take a long time. Every time those emotions come up, just keep doing that with that energetic tip there with your divine self. Then, after you ask for that help in accepting it and feeling it, ask your divine self to send you the vibrations of compassion, joy, and gratitude. And this will help you in the moment begin to feel those vibrations, experience them, even when you're in a conflict or in a difficult situation. You can also ask your spirit guides to role model to you how to have more compassion in your relationships, no matter what's going on. And even if you aren't aware of your spirit guides or don't feel them, it's okay. You can still ask for their assistance and you will receive that energetic shift. And just take it in now, open up to receive the role model from your spirit guides on how to have more compassion for others. Anyone in your life right now who you may have difficulties with, particularly. And breathe. Remember that compassion is the opposite of judgment. And any time that we see something in someone else outside of ourselves, it means that we have it within us. So anyone in our life who is angry or jealous, if we're experiencing that in our life, it means that we have anger and jealousy within us. And we need to work on those issues in order to see a change in our external reality. So that's where our focus should be. And it also will help us have more compassion and less judgment. More compassion for others, which will help us experience, of course, more love. And remember that compassion is a wonderful shield, particularly for those who are very sensitive and tend to pick up other people's energies. That would be empathic energy of others. So if you tend to absorb other people's energies, which can be very confusing because then you might think you're angry or resentful or hurt, but it's really somebody else's energy. So if you're noticing that, The more compassionate you are, the less that you'll do that. And then you'll get more clarity about your emotions, what's yours and what's others. Okay, another piece here for experiencing more love in your life. Take a moment again and connect to your divine self. And now ask your divine self to call back all of your energy, any soul pieces and fragments from all times when you've been hurt, betrayed, disappointed, abandoned, rejected, you name it, from all existences. If you know that it's happened recently for you with particular people, you can name them, say it out loud or to yourself so it's very specific, and allow those energies to come back in. Your own love energy now. It's coming back for you. Take a breath. Allow your divine self to work with this energy as it's coming in, to heal it, to help you access it, become more whole in the process, and release any traumas from all of those previous experiences. Now, another tip for you guys to use is to think about the people in your life that you love, or actually anyone you love, family, friends, animals, any living being who you've ever loved. Think about how much you want to love them and how much love you'd like to receive from them. And instead of focusing on that, focus on turning that love back to yourself, loving instead your divinity, your divine self, to the degree that you love others, those others in your life. So again, take a breath. Focus that energy in on you now. Feel into that. Feel the deepness. Allow yourself to receive your own love. And again, you can ask your spirit guides to role model to you how to enjoy greater levels of self-love, and you'll receive that energetic download. Take a moment to receive it. Any time that you want to receive more attention, affection, or love from anyone outside yourself, instead just do that for yourself. Become more loving, more attentive, more affectionate with your own self. You know, you can do this with your personality, your body, but for sure with your divine self, because that's the part of you that really is true and real. That is your real self. And the more that you focus there, day in and day out, if you do this technique every day, focusing on loving your essence, your divine self, the more that you focus there, the more that that love grows, that you become more whole and healed, and the more that you'll experience greater levels of fulfillment and abundance in your life. So I hope you all have enjoyed these tips for experiencing more love in your life, and that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will see you all next time.